Yeah, so that's a technical adjustment that they're expecting. That is possible. They are saying the likelihood of weight increase is high, but it's not a given as per them. But nonetheless, it could have a meaningful impact if it does play out for HDFC Bank. Because remember, this is a global MSCI review. Of course, it's in August when the review will happen. But they do point out that given the fact that the FII selling has happened on the stock a bit, there is room available for the weights to increase, and that's why they are coming up with this note. In fact, they say that as per the estimates, this could result in passive flows ranging from $3 billion to $6.5 billion, which is equivalent to 8 to 17 days of the average ADTV that we have seen. It could be a possible trigger for the stock in the near term, but they're talking about whether it will happen in the staggered manner, because remember when that merger happened between the two entities and the MSCI weight had to change, that time also it happened in a staggered manner. So if it happens in a staggered manner, then it's a non-event, because then the flows will come in 2 or 3 tranches and it wouldn't lead to that big inflow into the stock. But this is definitely something that you need to keep on your radar. And fundamentally also they believe that the NIMs as well as ROA profile of the banking entity is expected to improve over the course of next 2 years. It's reasonably valued, so they do have a buyer rating on HDFC Bank in any case, but this is just an added fillip. If it does happen, it could have a meaningful impact on the flows and hence the prices as well.
You also see significant uptick on HDFC Bank, right?
Because I think what has happened is that the big sell-off which happened in January for HDFC Bank from 17, 20, 50 levels, there were 3 gaps which were created in those gaps, and the stock fell I think 250 odd points in a matter of just few days before it fell further. So out of the 3 gaps, the 2 have been filled, and the 3rd gap is just about to get into. So the stock is just about to get enter into the 3rd gap, which is around the 1600 territory for HDFC Bank. And I believe if this 3rd gap is also closed, then we could be looking at the stock hitting back even life highs for itself. So the possibility is quite strong. The momentum is with the stock, and the volumes have also managed to make a strong comeback.
In fact, the point is that after testing the patience of investors for almost 2.5 years, and FI is actually selling out whatever they had to mostly, people believe on the street that the ownership is troughing out now. And now it's the time to get into it. And even the 2 years which you're talking about, Anisha, the sense is that H2 of that process of improvement in numbers actually may start in this H2. Yeah. So the stock will not wait for the entire benefits of the 2-year numbers to come in. They'll start. So probably some pre-positioning happening, and the news which you're bringing in of the flows, it's a safe place to be in right now.